What's good, my zesty lemons? It is I, Lee, and thank you so much for stopping by Zesty Tarot. Today we're going to do a reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Sagittarius. The retrograde ends on the 28th, I believe, but I've been told that it's the 27th, but still just kind of want to see what your current energy is at this time. Please keep in mind that the readings may or may not resonate, and if they don't, you're more than welcome to check out your other placements, and even if it doesn't make sense, you're more than welcome to check out another reader. It is absolutely okay. So let's get into it. God, thank you so much for this opportunity to read for all of the zodiac signs. I pray that all of my readings are concise and accurate, and that it will touch home for those that are meant to hear the message. Any negative energies that is trying to be directed towards me and the messages that I am trying to convey, I ask that it be sent right back to the sender. And let's get into it. In Jesus' name. All that good jazz. Amen. Probably shouldn't have said it like that, but you know. Just want to make sure that these are well shuffled. What do Sagittarius need to know at this time? Look, that one came right on. Did I catch it? No, of course not. Where'd it go? There it is. All right, hold on, y'all. I'm feeling much better today than I was yesterday. All right, so it says to clear your mental and physical clutter, you will feel so much better. So, you know, they say that cleanliness is close to or next to godliness, if you will. But I feel like in this case, if you are going through some overwhelming circumstances and you can see it in your bedroom or in the kitchen area, the bathroom area, wherever you deem your safe place, it seems that your circumstances have taken a toll on you, and it shows, basically. So it's time for you to go on ahead and get rid of all the clothes that you know that you're not going to wear. Stop collecting notebooks that you know that you're not going to write into, you know, situations like that. Get rid of some of that stuff, or give it to somebody that you know will benefit from using them. As far as the mental clutter, it's definitely time for you to withdraw and reset. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Oh, that came out. Okay, it says you must forgive if you want to be free. Do it for yourself. Okay, Sagittarius, so someone has either, I'm going to say it like, either they betrayed you, hurt you to the core, or it's a matter of both. If no one has done this, then I feel that this is saying that you're still holding on to things that have been done to you in the past. And it's time for you to let all of that go. So going back to clearing your mental and physical clutter, if you are holding on to a boyfriend or an ex-fiance or an ex-husband or ex-wife, you know, or ex-friend, whatever the case may be, If you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you guys are not intending to reach out to reconcile, maybe the healing will start once you stop ruminating over memories. So I know this is going to be tough, but some of y'all are going to have to get rid of pictures. You're going to have to get rid of text messages. Or even if you don't want to get rid of those, then lock it up. Lock it up and hide the key in a place that you know that you won't be able to remember it. If you don't feel comfortable, because I know some individuals believe in this superstition that if you throw away someone's pictures, then that basically is damning the person. So if you don't feel comfortable doing something like that, then just bury it. You know, you can write a letter, burn it, you know, whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, your challenge is forgiving. And I get it. They've done some terrible things to you. They've said some terrible things to you. But this, again, this is not about them. That's why it said to be free, do it for yourself. Because they're going to live rent-free in your mind. Eating up all the food. You know what I'm saying? So get rid of the clutter. If you want to rid them forever, then you have to accept that what has happened. And you can look beyond them and say, there's got to be something that's going on with you for you to feel like you had to react that way towards me. But holding on to that animosity is unhealthy. It has taken me a long time to look past things that family and friends have done to me. I am now comfortable enough to drive past the house of one that I have greatly despised because of what they've done. And what was interesting was the person that I despised was minding their business, going to their mailbox, wasn't even thinking about me. And I was like, you know what, if they can live their life carefree like that, just going and checking the mail, then I can do the same damn thing. So let me continue to just drive by and live my life too. All you have to do is just take that animosity and just toss it. It's not worth it. It really isn't worth it. Free yourself. All right. I keep falling on the floor. Hold on. Oh, goodness. Stop caring about what they think. This is your life to love and live. Yeah, this is speaking to somebody. And I'm a Sagittarius moon. You know, so this to me is a reminder, like, yo, stop caring about what they think. And it doesn't even have to be family. It don't even have to be somebody that you know. It can be complete strangers. You know, just having a bad day. So, but yes, that's self-explanatory. Stop caring about what they think. This is your life to live and to love. So, again, these individuals are going to go about their day whether you decide to be true to who you are or not. So it's time for you to start focusing on that. Stop putting your life on hold because you're wanting the approval of somebody that probably don't give two shits about you. And I know that sounds harsh to say, but it is what it is. We all want somebody to care about us, but I believe that God is going to provide you the loving family that you are seeking. It says, let your feelings out. This is a new card. I haven't seen this in a long time. Or not even a long time, but before. And it says, let your feelings out. All of them. Even the ones that scare you. Let your feelings out. All of them. Even the ones that scare you. And so I feel what this is saying, for some of you, this is based on love. Okay? Don't be afraid to love again. Now, I'm not saying jump head first into a situation unhealed, but once you accept what has happened, then get back out there. Okay? If you're basically, I kind of feel like this is just the moment of healing as a whole, whether it is for healing a romantic situation, a platonic, a familial, societal, a personal, and maybe there's some things that you have to forgive yourself on. And you might be telling yourself that, oh, well, I made this mistake, so now people are going to judge me. Don't worry about them. Because everybody has got some skeletons in their closet. The only difference is that they're not exposed. Unfortunately, your situation got exposed. And, okay. So, just keep your head held high, regardless. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the reading. Sweet universe, can you tell me why you chose these cards in particular? What messages are you wanting to share with Sagittarius? Alright, if this is your first time watching me, welcome. I appreciate you for stopping by. Alright, so we have the Lover's card. Okay, so how I look at this is that someone, it could be you or it could be the other person, was it, let me just continue. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles. Alright. And then we have the Five of Swords. Okay. So I feel that someone in a relationship was not dedicated the way that they, either you had hoped, or, like, you know, you could flip the roles, but I think that, yeah, they weren't holding their end of the bargain. It's almost like they were pussyfooting around. And what's interesting, yeah, it's almost like they decided that they wanted to put their own needs before this connection. Also, keep in mind that the Lover's card does not necessarily have to represent a romantic situation. It does represent a divine choice, the ultimate choice. This is also Gemini energy. But from what I'm getting, someone put their needs before you, or vice versa. You know, you have been waiting for this relationship to, you know, advance to the, you know, the next level, and it just is not, it's not panning out, it's not lifting off of the ground. You had several conversations about this, and they just keep repeating the same stuff over and over again, but yet the challenges, they're all talk, but there is no action whatsoever. The High Priestess here is saying to hold on. Yeah, the High Priestess is telling you intuitively, you already knew that it was time to check out. And then we have the Five of Swords here, but it is in reverse. Now usually in the reverse or the upright, this is talking about defeat, right? But I feel like you're going to, once you let out everything that has been bothering you, you will no longer feel defeated. You will no longer care about their quote-unquote excuses. You're just going to be like, you know what, it's okay, let's call it truce. Let's agree to disagree. And if you decide that if you feel like we need to wait a little bit longer, okay, I needed to check myself to decide what is it about me that feels like or what is it about you that I feel like I have to rush this connection along, or vice versa. Now, if this is not romantically charged, it was a decision, and someone is needing forgiveness, again, because they're pussyfooting around, or they chose to act with caution. So what may appear as pussyfooting around is someone just kind of watching and standing on guard, protecting themselves, and, you know, taking their time as they move along. And with the High Priestess here, someone might be irritated at you that you're not moving along the way that they feel like you should be moving along. This could be, well, you said you was going to get married. Well, why is it taking you so long? Well, maybe it's because of the fact that I want to make sure that I attract the right person, because past I've dealt with some, you know, pretty nasty energies, and I don't want to relive those traumas again, so I want to take my time, you know. Or they might try to gaslight you. Well, I'm not getting any younger, and neither are you, and I want grandbabies. Don't allow all of that to get in your head. You dance to your own rhythm, okay? Just keep on moving. If this is based on a career of some sort, then I don't really feel like this is career, though. Yeah, I don't think this is career-wise. So I'm just going to bypass that. So let's see what else we got going on here. Then I'm going to have to pause this video because I have a doctor's appointment that I have to go to. And then I'm going to come right back in. And of course, it's just going to be a millisecond skip for you. But I'm going to come back to resume. I wish they'd take care of that darn smoke detector. Alright. So we have the Page of Wands here. So with the Page of Wands, I get a sense of this could be someone starting off a new project. This could be the confidence. This could also be a messenger of some sort. We have the Sun card here, and I feel that the Sun card will illuminate truth and warmth and victory. Now we have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Excuse me. So I think that somebody is probably trying to put it in your head that the desires that you're wanting are far-fetched. They think that you're delusional and that you need to think more realistically. And then at the, well, we're going to do the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles right here. And this is talking about, I mean, this could represent singlehood, but I feel that this is talking about tending to your own garden and focusing on that alone. So I'm kind of wondering, because she just has this, it's like she's making a wish. So whatever desires that she's wanting, you know, she's going to do the best that she can to grant that wish for herself. And it looks like things are going to work out for you, but you've got people that are trying to steer you away. And I will always repeat this. Your journey is not going to be easy, whatever this is pertaining to. So the fact that you have people trying to stop you from accomplishing this goal, especially if it's not hurting anyone, that's a strong sign that you're on the right path. In some cases, now if you're doing some foolish stuff, like for example, you decided to jump headfirst into a relationship and you're going to go and visit them, you know, in Spain or something, and you barely know the person, and yeah, I can see someone like, yo, I think you're overdoing it. But this to me feels like a decision or an idea that you have and you're wanting to move forward. And so I think in order for you to do so, like it says, like for some of you, you're going to have to forgive yourself or the situation as a whole in order to move forward. Set yourself free. You can also look at it as he's finally, because this could be the individual from the Five of Cups, and you know how they wear that cloak. So he could be ripping that off, you know what I'm saying? Like he's allowing the sun to shine on his skin and he's smiling this time around. Okay, I'm going to have to pause this and I'll come back to this shortly. All right, I am back. Let me tell you what my goofy self did. I thought that I had a doctor's appointment, and apparently I did not. It's not until tomorrow. Whatever. So let's get back into this reading. I'm still trying to figure out, because I was thinking about this. I don't know. I just kind of feel like there was a decision here and it just didn't pan out the way that someone was expecting for it to pan out. However, I think that with a strike of courage and moving forward, then you will be able to allow yourself the liberation and the happiness and contentment. But in some regards, people, like I said before, they might be thinking that you are building castles in the sky, or that you are unrealistic with how you perceive your life to be. And the thing is that nobody has the right to tell you what is make-believe versus what is realistic, because we all have our own distinct wishes, dreams, desires. We have an imagination for a reason, and we have our own exclusive path that we're meant to be on. So don't let anybody try to detour you from your path. And again, with the Nine of Pentacles, to me, I feel like this is just, you know, tending to your own garden and basically like taking care of yourself, planting those seeds, and basically like it's kind of giving similar vibes of the Seven of Pentacles. Through patience, you're going to reap the harvest. So I kind of feel like with the Nine, you are enjoying the fruits of your labor. And you're, you know, maybe you're just waiting to share your wealth, whatever that might mean for you, because it could be monetary, it could be sharing your lessons that you've learned along the way, it could be wisdom, it could be your energy and time towards another relationship or a new group of friends, or, you know, putting in trying to expand on a business that you created, you started, you know, what they call those startup businesses or whatnot. So nonetheless, just don't let anybody try to shit on what you got going on. That's the takeaway here, okay? It's not realistic. And when it comes to love, I feel like the only way that you might be experiencing some type of, is it called luminous energy? Basically when you have these deep emotions for someone that doesn't acknowledge who you are, or, you know, that's the only time that I will say that you are probably a little over your head. But as long as you take the initial steps to make that a reality, then I don't see any harm of you falling in love with somebody. Just as long as you are, you know, just not, you're not sitting in the dark, not doing absolutely anything, and then you get heartbroken because of the fact that they've moved on to someone else. It's like, well, sweetheart, you didn't do anything to let them know that you existed. You know what I mean? So that's the only thing that I could really see, is that you're building castles in the sky, aside from, you know, trying to start your own business. Somebody might be like, well, why would you want to do something like that? Or, yeah, right, good luck trying to get somebody to do this and this. Yeah, good luck to you and many blessings, because you're going to show them what time it is. Anyway, so with this Page of Wands and the the courage to move forward, and that spark, that re-sparking of confidence, there is going to be something that is going to give you an overwhelming sense of love, admiration, contentment, happiness. This is your cuppeth running overeth, okay? So this is an emotionally charged situation. This could also hint around to a new relationship, you know? So a relationship where all of your dreams that you, or your emotional desires will be manifested. You will meet this individual that's going to, you know, meet the requirements. May not be the physical attributes that you were looking for. Like I said in a previous reading, you know, sometimes a guy who is tall and slender or muscular or whatnot may not be it, because they know how fine they are, okay? It may be someone who might be a little skinnier, or a tad bit shorter, you know, or they might not have blue eyes, they might have hazel eyes, you know what I'm saying? So don't look at those aspects as a downfall, you know, because what you're longing for is, it's within the person, it's within the energy, the soul, okay? So it looks like here If you do not take the time to forgive, this is what's going to harm you. Okay, now, as you can see, she's trying hard to keep this wolf from gnashing its teeth at her, and she's struggling instead of it cuddling her. So I feel that what this is saying is, as long as you harbor ill will or a grudge or anger and a lack of forgiveness towards your circumstances, you're never going to be happy. And your id, if you will, is going to always feel the need to attack anybody that it feels is a threat. And that may not even be the case. You know, we could be our own worst enemy, and you might be attacking yourself. But you know what, them dogs where you be like, oh, don't stare at it, it won't bite you, and it be ready to tear somebody's limbs off. Like, that's the energy. It doesn't understand. But in this case, you do understand. You know, you're going to be out here assuming that everybody is out to get you, or the things that mean the most to you, and you're going to be quick to try to gnash your teeth at them. And just prevent that, okay? So the main objective is to look at your situation for what it is. Understand that you can't change what has happened. And I also feel with the Knight of Pentacles here, patience and forgiveness is going to take time. Okay? It's going to take time for you to want to step out and talk to people again, or fall in love again, and that's okay. But just as long as you are allowing yourself to accept what has happened and to leave it in the past, then that's growth, my friend. It is. We have the Lover's card in this regard. So again, I feel like this is saying, like, there is your desires, your goals, whatever it is that you're wanting to do, that's your choice to make that shit happen, okay? And don't listen to what anybody else has to say about that, okay? They're probably just mad if they didn't think of it first, or that it's not destined for them. But that's a them problem. It has absolutely nothing to do with them, okay? So if you are deciding to be celibate and you're waiting until the love of your life appears and you set a deadline, or however it works for you, you know, go for it. Okay? Just as long as it's not harming anyone, it's not making anybody feel uncomfortable, I say go for it. Make the decision. And I feel that the universe is going to back you up. We have the Six of Cups. So I feel that this is talking about nostalgic energy. This could be someone that you may recognize as a soulmate. You may have recognized this person, like, or they may feel familiar to you. So that's what that could be talking about here. But I also see this as tending to your inner child and healing wounds, because I do feel that some of this is a deep reflection of the self. Some of the familial things, societal things that has happened to you, it's time for you to let it go. Your inner child technically is the OG, okay, because she's been there, done that. She's had time to heal. Now she's just waiting on you. He or she is waiting on you to catch up to her. So give her or him his flowers and commend them for staying strong and resilient, and promise them that you're going to take care of them from here on out. You know, I know it's backwards because it's like you need to protect, but you know, sometimes I feel that our inner child is that beast within, you know what I mean? Because it's constantly on guard. So give your inner child a hell yeah. Thank you for being strong for me and in moments that I didn't think that I could. All right. But for some of you, this could be talking about meeting someone that is going to be someone of your, basically a soulmate, someone from your previous lives. In some circumstances, this could be healing your past all the way around. You know, that's just kind of how I see it. Healing your past in order for you to prepare for a brighter future. All right, so let's go ahead and close this out with some oracle. Thank you so much for the message. And let's go ahead and close this out for my Sagittarius. What do they need to know to close out this reading? So it says, tap into your spiritual power. Reach out to a power greater than yourself to help solve dilemmas. Stay open to his guidance in your life. So whether it's through meditation, prayer, you know, I try to remain inclusive. So when I said in Jesus' name, that was for those who are Christians, and for those who believe in a higher power, you know, it is what it is. I kind of believe that we are focused on the same energies, you know, but that's neither here nor there. But anyways, yeah, so prayer, guided meditation, journaling, however you utilize grounding yourself and tapping into that higher energy. It is recommended that you do that at this time. Reclaim your power. Do not give your power away to anyone. Say to yourself, I am strong and capable. I can approach the situation with confidence and skill. Okay. So this is reminding me of what I said before. You got people that are trying to like gaslight you into not doing something, or if this is a toxic relationship that you were in and they just put you through the ringer, it's like, you know what, I know I can love again, but first let me go ahead and handle what needs to be handled. I need to purge this energy so that I can replenish myself in order to move forward. Remember your gifts. Focus on your blessings rather than dwelling on adversity. Pause and give thanks for your gifts, such as your sensitivity, intuition, health, friendships, or family. Okay, so whatever decision that you make, I feel that what this is saying is at the end of the day, you're blessed. And this is something that is hard for me to remind myself of, and I think a lot of people go through this because we want, or we have been trained to acknowledge immediate desires. We want an outcome right then and there. We don't want to work for it. We want things to happen, especially when the tension is high. We want relief immediately, and it doesn't get there. And we're so focused on the things that we're lacking instead of focusing on everything that is completing us at that time. So And that's, you know, the support that you have from true friends and family. It's the patience that you have grown to acquire along the way. It is the universe looking after you, and times when you didn't think that you was going to be able to survive another day on ramen noodles, and all of a sudden you just got this fat ass paycheck. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever the case may be, just, it's the simple things. You know, and for me, being a stroke survivor, you know, I am very grateful for the opportunity of how far I've come. You know, and that I'm not like those before me that have suffered a stroke. You know, I have some cognitive issues, but that's part of the process of having a brain trauma. But I'm getting to the point to where I can write now. I'm slowly but surely getting to the point to where I can read at least a page, you know, but I have to do it slowly, but nonetheless I can do it, when before I couldn't do that. So it's the little things, you know. It's not always about monetary gain and validation from others. It's about what has been instilled in us from the jump. And we have energize yourself with the weather. Enjoy the warm sunshine, the wind in the trees, the calming or cleansing rains, or the clarity after a snowstorm. This will increase your aliveness. And I'm going to pull this one too. And it says to nourish your body. If you are tired, rest. If you are in pain, pamper yourself rather than pushing through it. Treat your body as a precious friend and listen to its needs. Don't let anybody stress you out, okay? Don't even do that. Remember who the hell you are and adjust your crown, Sagittarius. Alright? You got this. You got this. This is just a minor bump in the road. Don't give the circumstances any more power than you've already given. It's time for you to reclaim your power, like I said. Get your shit together and stand firm and stand tall. Okay? And move in silence. You don't have to announce anything to everybody. Alright? So if you enjoyed this message, I would appreciate a thumbs up. Drop a comment down below. Hit that subscribe button. Tell your friends about me. And remember this. When life gives you lemons, always keep it zesty. Take care, Sagittarius. Bye.